Hello, everyone. I'm here with Ryan Freeburger tonight, winner of our Legacy Local. How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. We were the only 3-0, so glad to be here, if only by requirement.
Hey, you go 3-0. It's pretty easy to win locals.
It turns out you're the only one. You just go check the box.
Absolutely. What'd you play tonight?
The mono white initiative deck, also known as the deck where you just turn off your brain.
Did you turn off your brain tonight?
I did, in fact, turn off my brain tonight.
And did it get you a lot of wins?
I did, in fact, get me a lot of wins.
Would you say that that's the biggest reason to play mono white right now?
No, I think it is just the sheer power level. Even if it was a hard deck to play, you would still play the deck. But frankly, it's so easy to play that, like, I can't imagine playing a 9-round tournament of this would just be a breeze because you're never making hard decisions. You're just playing very basic level Magic.
Do you think that that's uncommon in Legacy right now?
Yeah, I think this is the only Tier 1 deck where that statement is true. I think every other Tier 1 deck requires a modicum of thought, if not a high level of thought. Like Delver and 4-Color require quite a bit of thought. And Painter requires a decent amount of thought when you don't just have the combo and are just playing the combo and saying you lose if you can't answer this. So I think it is definitely the only deck that statement is true for. And at least among the Tier 1 decks. When you get to lower tiers, then you have many options. You have Reanimator. That's just, you turn your brain off and sometimes you have to think. Mono Red Prison, same thing. A couple others.
What do you think the best deck in Legacy is right now?
Right now it's Mono White Initiative with a very, very close second to Delver. I think Delver has the tools to beat Mono White Initiative. It almost happened tonight with my final match. But at the same time, the deck's sheer power means that if Delver stumbles at all, it tends to lose the game, which is particularly problematic because the deck is very good at punishing those stumbles, and the deck is very consistent in having powerful plays turn after turn after turn. Like I don't think I played any turn in those games where I just land past. I think I was always playing something extremely powerful. So, when you're playing a deck like that and your opponent stumbles, they're going to lose. But Delver has the tools if they don't have any stumbles, and or the mono white deck somehow stumbles.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, that explains how it's holding power level with something evergreen like Delver that's just always been such a menace in the format.
Yeah, it's bizarre to say that Delver is the second best deck right now. Like, that's been true in the last 3 years during the Breach era, because Underworld Breach was such a menace that even Delver was easily eclipsed by its power level. But at the same time, Delver was the answer to that deck. There were teched out versions of Delver that won very large tournaments during that time. So, even Breach was victim to Delver. This is the first one that I would say is probably just clearly mono white outside of Breach. And then before that, we have to go back to Miracles? Top Miracles. That's almost a decade ago now. So it's nice to see Delver's reign clearly and firmly interrupted.
Yeah, I think that's really exciting for the format. Congrats on getting first tonight. It definitely feels good to interview you again, Ryan.
Greatly to be here.
Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you. See ya.